Hello everyone, my name is Jabal and I'm currently living in Osaka, the place where the most swag and the friendliest Japanese people live. Yes, that's their reputation, and I've been living here in Japan for more than 5 years, and I worked as an English teacher for almost 5 years. Almost 5 years because 2 weeks before my fifth work anniversary, my husband and I found out that I'm pregnant, and we're so happy and at the same time so surprised, but I'm not going to talk about that because that's not what you clicked for. But if ever you'd like me to make another video about the maternity leave, the child care leave, and all the benefits along with them, I can do that. So now I'm going to tell you about the different types of English teacher here in Japan. So let's get started. So there are different types of English teaching jobs here in Japan, and I can tell you about three of them because I experienced them. And yes, let's start. Okay, so the first one is Eikaiwa teacher. Eikaiwa, yes. Eikaiwa is a Japanese word. And Eikaiwa comes from two Japanese words, which is eigo and kaiwa. Okay, so I'm gonna write it so you can remember more. And this is gonna be like a mini Japanese word study. Okay, so this one. Eikaiwa. So A stands for eigo, and kaiwa stands for Kaiwa. Okay, so eigo. The first one is eigo here, and kaiwa, last kaiwa here. So eigo and kaiwa. Eigo means English, and kaiwa means conversation. So Eikaiwa school is English conversation school. So I worked in an English conversation school, and yeah, I taught a lot of students from different ages, from toddlers, actually from babies to toddlers to businessmen to high school, so all sorts of them. So that's an English conversation school. I'll tell you more about it later, but I'm gonna tell you now the second one, and that is the ALT. ALT stands for Assistant Language Teacher. Assistant Language Teacher, it can be dispatch and it can be also direct hire. So my second job here in Japan is an ALT dispatch. Okay, I was dispatched by a private company. So it's like this. In Japan, we have what we call Board of Education. The Board of Education in the Philippines is like the DepEd, except that Board of Education is prefectural or based in the cities. So there can be Osaka Board of Education, there can be also Osaka City Board of Education, and there can be also Tokyo Board of Education, Hiroshima Board of Education, Kyoto Board of Education. So it's like that, it's prefectural. Unlike in the Philippines, it's national, right? When you say DepEd, there's just one DepEd, national DepEd, Department of Education. So the second type that I'm going to tell you is the ALT dispatch. So there's a private company that works with the Board of Education, and this private company recruits English teachers and they dispatch them to different public schools. It can be elementary schools, it can be junior high schools, it can be senior high schools, and yeah, so that's what you call ALT dispatch. Alright, so now I'm going to tell you about the next type of English teaching job here in Japan, and that is the direct hire ALT. Okay, so I think most of the ALTs from dispatch companies would really like to be an ALT, which is directly hired by the Board of Education. Because if you are, then you are a government employee, and it means more stability. And you've got much higher salary, which is really important here in Japan because the cost of living here is really high. Okay, but I said that most, and not everyone, not all ALTs from dispatch companies would like to become a direct hire ALT, because like some of my friends, they really want to stay with their private dispatch companies, because if you are a direct hire ALT of the Board of Education, even if it's summer and there are no students at school, you still have to go to school. You are a government employee and you have to go to school and do some office work. But if you are an ALT from dispatch companies, then you can have a 6-week long holiday, 6-week long holiday, like 1 month, 2 weeks of summer vacation, and even 2 weeks of winter vacation in December, and 2 weeks spring vacation in April. So yeah, I think that's more important for other people, and that's okay. That's totally okay. That's good for them. Okay, so now that I've told you about the 3 types of English teaching jobs here in Japan, let me know by your comments down below if you'd like me to explain each of them further. And I'll do that. Yes. And I hope that I'll do that. Huh? And no. I was about to say that I will do my best to do that. And I hope my best will be good enough. I'll do my best. And I hope my best will be good enough. Char. Thank you for watching.